Hey there guys, it's Dante. Today I'm going to be playing some Jak and Daxter, the Precursor Legacy. I plan on hopefully playing all 3 games in the series because it's my favorite game series like ever. And so yeah, I love this game. And I'm going to do a 100% like area by area guide for the game. So without any further ado, let's jump right on in. Have a new game. When I was a child, this is all I did with my life, because, well, that in Pokemon Sapphire version, but all I did with my life was play Jak and Daxter and then play Pokemon. It's very, very interesting childhood.
I have spent my life searching for the answers that my father and my father's fathers failed to find. Who were the Precursors? Why did they create the vast monoliths that litter our planet? How did they harness eco, the life energy of the world? What was their purpose, and why did they vanish? I have asked the plants, but they do not remember. The plants have asked the rocks, but the rocks do not recall. Even the rocks do not recall. Every bone in my body tells me that the answers rest on the shoulders of a young boy. Oblivious to his destiny, uninterested in the search for truth, and rejecting of my guidance. And why would he want to listen to old Samus the Sage anyway? I'm only the master of green eco, one of the wisest men on the planet. So it seems the answer begins not with careful research or sensible thinking. Nay, as with many of fate's mysteries, it begins with but a small act of disobedience.
Hey, Jak. Old
Yes,
Green
he did tell you
told
not
us
to come
here.
Stealthy.
Continue your search for artifacts and eco. If the locals possess precursor items, you know what to do.
Deal harshly with anybody who strays from the village. We will attack it in due time.
What are we doing here anyway, Jak? This place gives me the creeps. Huh? Oh, stupid precursor junk. Eek! What is that dark ooze? It sure don't look friendly. The sage yaps on about the precursors that built this place all the time. Where did they go? Why did they build this crud? Now, I like precursor orbs and power cells as much as the next guy. But if you ask me, they must have been real losers. Wow! How did you do that? Jak, I think we're in trouble! Man, that stung! I told you we shouldn't have come here, and you listened! What? Okay. I'm fine.
What in green tarnation do you two want?
I was...
Don't tell me! Instead of heeding my wisdom, the two of you went mucking around in the only place that I told you not to go, Misty Island.
That's right, and then...
And, Daxter, you finally took a much-needed bath, but in a bathtub filled with dark eco.
Look, old man, are you gonna keep yapping, or are you gonna help me out of this mess?
I'm gonna keep yapping, because in my professional opinion, the change is an improvement. And besides, I couldn't help you if I wanted to.
What?
There's only one person who has studied Dark Eco long enough to have a chance at returning you to your previous form. Carl Acheron, the Sage. But he lives far to the north. Far, far to the north. Nobody has spoken to him in ages. I would teleport you there, but I can't do that either. None of the 3 sages that maintain the other teleporter gates have seen fit to turn their ends on for quite a while. The only other way north is by foot through the Fire Canyon, but its volcanic soil is hot enough to melt precursor metal. You can't just walk through it.
But you could fly over it if you had a zoomer equipped with a heat shield. I just happen to be working on such a thing at this very moment. All I would need is 20 power cells to give it enough energy to withstand the canyon's heat. Isn't that right, Daddy?
Yes, Kira, that might work. But where are a boy and a half going to get 20 power cells?
From the villagers. Most of them have a power cell or 2 stashed away somewhere. And even if they aren't willing to just give them away, greasing their palms with a few precursor orbs should do the trick. And I bet there are even more of them out in the wilds just waiting for some brave adventurer to find.
Well, we've got the brave adventurer at least.
Brave adventurer? You two couldn't find your way out of the village without training. Before you do anything else, you better go through the warp gate and get some practice on Geyser Rock.
We won't find any more of that dark gooey eco stuff, will we? Because I'd hate to fall in again and turn into you.
Get in there before I turn you both into ferns.
Alright, that was the intro, as I'm sure you can tell, and also, as I'm sure you know and or can tell from the graphics, this is a pretty old game. It came out in 2001. This is the HD re-release of the game, because I no longer have a PlayStation 2 or the original copy of this game. And I'm not actually even playing this on my PlayStation 3, so go figure. Here we are, we're on Geyser Rock, and so now we're just gonna go and do the tutorial, so yeah. Also, I chose not to talk over the intro, because I just hate it when people talk over the intro of the games. It's one of my personal pet peeves. So, yes. These little guys here. Precursor orbs.
These floating
Called
egg-shaped things are precursor orbs. Collect enough of them, and some of the villagers will give you a power cell
So
in
yeah,
exchange.
let's grab some precursor orbs. I do all kinds of weird stuff when I play this game. Like, I'll just go around and I'll only punch to get around. Just strange little things that I do from having played the game so many times.
This is a power cell, the most important precursor artifact you can find. You need to collect 20 of these so I can power the heat shield for your
Gotta get power cells to power our heat shield. Of course, I'm gonna murder some of these little guys over here. I don't like the looks of them. And we've just gotten our first power cell on our way to getting 101 power cells, because that's how many there are in this game. I also feel like this is one of the first games to really have the whole auto-saving thing. I feel like not a lot of games before this had that. But maybe it's just because this is like the only game that I played ever.
I sent 7 of them to each area to look for power cells, but the lurkers must have captured them all.
And we got power cell number 2. Good job, team. They're desperately trying not to laugh. I can just see it.
Wow! That last scoutfly had a power cell. I'll bet if you collect all 7 in each area, you can find even more power cells.
So my clock is telling me that I've recorded for 9 minutes. So I'm just gonna finish up this area, and then in the next episode we're gonna move on to something else, which is we're gonna be going to Forbidden Jungle, because you can't 100% Sentinel Beach or Misty Island without going there first. So yes, you actually can't even get to Misty Island without going to Forbidden Jungle. So Forbidden Jungle away!
Even activate some precursor artifacts when you get near them.
Murder.
Notice how each eco cluster you pick up increases the time you.
I also like kicking the things as they fly towards you because they make little smack sounds. Like that. Scary thing, Dante does.
This is a precursor door. It can only be opened by approaching the door while channeling blue eco.
Gotta go find
from
some
your
blue
body.
eco. Well, look at that. Blue eco. How about that? Oh, my word. That was a close one.
That's a blue eco vent. More concentrated than the floating clusters. This vent will give you a full charge of blue eco, letting you use it for the
Maximum blue eco time. I like it. Another power cell. I hope Daxter does the robot dance soon, because I love that one.
Blue eco caused the door to open. With blue eco, you can breathe energy into all kinds of precursor artifacts that have lain dormant for years.
Those little green balls of
Those little
energy.
green balls of energy on the ground are a type of eco. Pick up 50 small green ecos, or one big green one to increase your
Alrighty.
health.
I think that's pretty much the end of the tutorial part of this game. So, yeah. Oh yeah, there's still the double jump tutorial.
Then jump again in
That's
the air
all the orbs in this
to reach
area.
higher ledges.
So, and that's the last power cell. So, you just now know how to... Wow, that came out badly. You just now... I did it again! Now you know how to 100% Geyser Rock. But not like it's hard or anything. So, yeah. We'll get on to some actual areas in the next episode. Starting with Forbidden Jungle. But before I do that, I'll go back through this portal and let you guys see the little cutscene that happens. So, yeah.
Good training, boys, but that's nothing compared to the challenges that lie ahead.
Then no problem. We got the moves, eh, Jack? We'd love to stay and chat, Big Green, but we're, itching to get on with our adventures.
Fine, fine. Adventure away, then. And while you're out adventuring, why don't you make yourself useful? My darn green eco-collectors are clogged up again. Head out to the far side of the beach and clear them out, why don't you? Follow the lamps. They'll take you right there. Now, all of you, get out of here!
Alright guys, this was Dante. I'm playing Jak and Daxter. And next episode we're going to head on over to the Forbidden Jungle. Thanks for watching, and hopefully you'll watch next time. Alright, see ya.